Hey guys, what's up? Welcome to another video here on the K-Tech channel. And today I'm bringing you the unboxing and first impressions of the new release, Xiaomi 17. And Xiaomi recently launched this beauty with really good specs. And of course, I'm going to tell you everything about it in this video. Go ahead and leave a like so you don't forget. Next, make sure you're subscribed, turn on notifications, and share this video. I know you're wondering, Rodrigo, where can I buy a machine like this? Unfortunately, at the time I'm recording this video, no store, no marketplace, nobody has any link to sell this device to you in Brazil. As soon as there's a store available with this device for sale, I'll update the link here in the video description, and there will also be a link showing up here on the screen for you to click and buy directly as well. And to take part in the giveaway for this guy here, not just for him but for the other devices as well, I'll leave the link to our website here in the video description too. And now, let's get to our unboxing and initial review with first impressions of this Xiaomi 17 launch. Let's go to the video, let's do it. Starting the unboxing, a white box, Xiaomi standard with the Xiaomi and Leica logos. Also on the sides, we have the name Xiaomi 17, and on the side label, the product version and the International Mobile Equipment Identity codes. Opening the box, we have a small box inside with the ejector pin, a USB-A to USB-C cable for charging and data transfer. Quick start guide, warranty certificate, energy certificate, and a transparent acrylic case. And right below, we already have the smartphone. Remember that the version sold here in Europe does not come with a charger in the box, but it does support charging up to 100 watts of power. And the device you buy in Brazil will already come with a 100-watt charger inside the box, and it also supports 50-watt wireless charging. Now, with the device already in hand and fully set up, we have a 6.3-inch low-temperature polycrystalline oxide active matrix organic light-emitting diode display with a 120 Hz refresh rate over 68 billion colors, high dynamic range, vivid, high dynamic range 10 plus Dolby Vision, and a maximum brightness of 3,500 nits. It has an excellent grip, it's a more compact device, smaller, and it's super durable. It also comes with IP68 certification supporting submersion up to 1.5 meters for 30 minutes, weighing 191 grams and 8.1 mm thick. And this matty green color looks awesome, man. The camera module with the Leica name in the center gives it a premium touch. It definitely deserves that beautiful slap. On the right side of the back, there's the power button and the volume up and down buttons. The top part has nothing, the left side also has nothing. And at the bottom, there's a little tray. Dual nano SIM card, 5G microphone, USB Type-C connection, and stereo sound output. The AI that comes installed on it, as we already know, is Xiaomi Hyper AI with Gemini integrated, which from now on will be your personal assistant. By clicking on AI app optimization, we'll have AI writing, creation and backgrounds, creative assistant, speech recognition, translator, interpreter, subtitles, and searches powered by artificial intelligence. As for the battery, guys, the device is compact, but it has a huge 6,330 mAh battery silicon carbon. The performance is really good, it lasts all day long. In the PC Mark test that you're seeing on the screen, it lasted more than 24 hours on and running non-stop. In other words, it will give you 2 days of use with moderate usage without much sacrifice. In the processor test, Snapdragon 8 Elite Gen 5 3nm reaching 3,511 points on Antutu with a temperature of 44.7 degrees and losing 7% battery. And now let's run some images, playing with it, setting the graphics and everything to the maximum on Call of Duty Mobile. It runs very well, very smoothly, with no problems at all. It's the most powerful processor on the market. We don't need to worry about it, guys. It's running everything very smoothly, very fluid. No need to stress. You'll have a top processor for a long time. As for the operating system, we have Xiaomi Hyper OS running with Android 16 on the device. And of course, it also comes with near-field communication connection to make contactless payments, which will even work in Brazil. No problem, no stress at all. The device is the official global version, and of course, it also has Android Auto, no issues. Both the fingerprint unlock on the screen and the facial unlock work very well, extremely fast. And there are 4 versions of it. 12GB of RAM with 256GB, 12GB of RAM with 512GB, 16GB with 512GB, and 16GB with 1TB. All of them come with universal flash storage 4.1 memory, and it does not support memory expansion. It supports 2 5G nano SIM cards and supports eSIM, but only 2 active connections at the same time. Now let's move on to its audio and video test. Let's go, guys. Audio and video test of Xiaomi 17 Advanced Quality 2160p. Let's turn the brightness up to the maximum here, and the volume is already at the maximum. Let's play it here. The pinch is already applied, and let's check out the image of this beauty. Let's play it. Let's go.
A lot of details, huh?
His audio is beautiful, stereo.
Very good.
Very beautiful skin. Very well balanced colors and excellent audio as well. Guys, the multimedia experience with this device is excellent. Both the screen and the audio are spectacular. A very beautiful screen, very good brightness control, and also excellent saturation. You can see details and read images on the screen, even though it's a bit smaller than usual, but it's a screen that delivers a lot of quality, and the stereo audio is also excellent, really good. And now let's start talking about the cameras. On the front, we have a 50 megapixel camera recording at 4K 60 FPS with high dynamic range and stabilization. Let's check out the audio, photos, and videos with its front camera.
So here guys, front camera of the Xiaomi 17 at 4K 60 FPS. Look at the stabilization on this. Walking here, let's test the high dynamic range on this camera now. Let me get here in the shadow, 1, 2, 3 and go. Whoa, everything turns white. It tries. See, you can tell that the focus on me is good. It keeps me clear here, but look over there. Now everything turned blue and now everything's white. We're here at 4K 60 FPS, okay? I'll try to change it and see if I can get another option here to enable high dynamic range for video. I just saw here that at 4K 60, it doesn't enable high dynamic range. Only now that I'm here at 4K 30, its high dynamic range is enabled. Let's take a look at the shadow, and there it is. Now yes, it's a different story, right? We're here at 4K-30. It keeps my face clear. I'm in total shade here. Look, the sun is really strong and it keeps the whole sky blue. Now catching the sun again here and stepping out. Look. It's funny how it changes the tones there, right, of the trees. At least here. To me, that's what it looks like. The sky also looks a different shade than if I were out of the shade here. See, look, here the sky is blue, but it's darker, and the trees are green too, but darker, right? Now look at the shade here. See how the green of the vegetation is lighter, and the sky is a lighter blue too? But guys, high dynamic range on the front camera, I thought it was really good. You can see that little detail in the change. Only at 4K-30, it still maintains stabilization. I thought it was excellent for making videos here. It's Xiaomi 17 front camera. Wonderful.
Check it out, guys. The high dynamic range for video on the front camera, as you saw, only runs at 4K 30 FPS, but it's really awesome, by the way. And its photos too, both regular and portrait shots have really good quality as well. And for video, I really like the stabilization and audio capture on its front camera. The microphone has really good quality. And now let's move on to its rear camera, which are 3 50 megapixel cameras, one main with optical image stabilization, a second periscope telephoto also with optical image stabilization, and 2.6x optical zoom, and a third one. And all of this records at 8K 30 FPS with stabilization. Let's go check out photos and videos with the rear camera, and we'll be right back to give our final thoughts and wrap up the video. Music.
We're here guys, rear camera of the Xiaomi 17 8K30. Check out the stabilization on this. I'm holding it just with my right hand, okay? Let's check the focus here. It's really fast. Let's see if we can switch to the wide angle. Let's not call it here. No zoom up to 6x6 times at 8K-30 on top. Now let's go back to 1x and let's walk, guys. It's stabilizing this in an incredible way. It's insane. Look at this ground. Look at me here holding it with just my hand. Look at that. Look at this stabilization. Man, music.
This should be shaking a lot.
The 8K-30, really good. And finally, the sun, the tide went down, gave us the chance to come here. Music.
The sun here.
In full swing. Very good. I miss this so much. Look, half of the little house is gone. At high tide, it took everything. But anyway, we're here. Let's test the 4K now. And here we are at 4K 30. Okay, let's switch to wide angle 0.7 and see how far it goes. Up to 15x. Look at the quality and stabilization of this, huh? 15x at 4K-30, man. If you put this on a gimbal, it's insane, right? Coming back here now to 1x. Let me see there. No, I went past it. Going back 1x. There we go. Let's check the focus here. Very fast. Here you can also see, really cool, and the stabilization. Walking back here at 4K-30, shaking a lot going on. Music, and it keeps up. Cool, there it is for you. Rear camera of Xiaomi 17 at 4K 30.
Guys, the rear cameras are really good. Honestly, the sharpness of the video images too. Colors, zoom applied with very good quality. Excellent stabilization as well. Even at 8K monster stabilization, slow motion is also amazing. But anyway, I want to know what your opinion is. Comment down below what you thought about its rear cameras. And now let's go to our final summary with positive and negative points. In my opinion, positive points. Processor, battery, display, 100-watt charging, stereo sound, and cameras, both rear and front. And for negative points, I think this guy deserved a periscope lens with a longer reach, a more distant zoom. But anyway, that's just a detail, a minor thing, and not everyone will care about that. Also, right? And another negative point, in my opinion, is its price when sold here in Europe. Competing directly with the Nordmatic 8 Pro Vivo X300 Pro and it's a device that should be competing in a slightly lower range in a lower segment. Not that it's not a flagship, so the device is really top notch. But it already has, to compete with these other guys with the Nordmatic 8 Pro, with the Vivo X300 Pro. We already have the Xiaomi 17 Ultra, which is from the same lineup, and it's actually an even more expensive device. But anyway, here in Europe, the price is still very high. Share your opinion in the comments. What did you think of this smartphone and the video? Did you like it? Leave a like or dislike, no problem. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel to get updates. And also share this video with everyone, alright? We're in this together, guys. Thank you all so much. God bless you. A big hug and see you next time. Thanks, I'm out.